Welcome everyone. This is the 24th April. Are you recording? Okay, recording. This is the 24th April, and let's take a look at gold there. Before we look at gold, let's take a look at some news. We have GDP. GDP doesn't really bring a lot of volume, so we're just going to take a look at gold based on the charts at this point right here. So first things first, we gotta adjust the zones. Actually, let's just bring this one zone down over here and see what we can do. Let's take a look on the daily time frame here first. So um, looking at the daily, we can see that we did come down. Before we come down, we were creating some sort of resistance. So this is where we're doing top-down analysis, right? So the daily resistance was up over there, and then the daily support was down over here, and then looks like the daily has rejected some area down around 2292 and we retraced. So now just by looking at the daily candles, we have to kind of like visualize where we see the next daily candle going. So that's just by looking at this, we closed below support, this daily candle. The next one also closed below support. So now we need to see some sort of a resistance forming on the 4 hour or 1 hour for price to continue pushing down. If this daily candle breaks out of the previous one, then depending on market structure on the 1 hour and 4 hour, we could continue to move back up, right? Let's take a look on the 4 hour time frame. Now we need to adjust our zones based on the 4 hour time frame. And I think the adjustment is going to be that we have a resistance right here on the 4 hour. And then obviously we have this support on the 4 hour, which we will adjust over here, right there. Now, one question comes up, oh, how big should this um, zone be? Like, should it be right over here? Should it be, right over here, right over here? Where? So it's basically I don't measure how fat the zone is. I just visually it should look okay, like that's how I do the zone. So for example, so we got this resistance. Oh, above this resistance, we have another one. We're gonna take a look at that on smaller time frame now, right? So let's say we have this zone, and then you have another support down over here. And now, yeah, right. So let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame. Now looking at the 1 hour time frame, we have some more information. We have the support down here around 2318, right? Let's make this a little bit like this, 2318, and we have a resistance at 2330. Now, this is a 120 pip range. Now, above this resistance, actually, we're going to take a look at that on the 30-minute. Now, let's take a look at the support. This is support down here at this point. Let's take a look on the 30-minute time frame. Now we're dropping down, right? We're dropping down to small time frames. Okay, now we have this range, right? Now in the 30-minute, so far, we have, I think this could be another area of interest, maybe right over here, because this was a resistance on the 30-minute, right? It's a resistance, and if it's on the 30-minute, it's something important. But so now if you measure the range from 2324 till over here, this is like a 65 pip range. So I would say this is a good idea that if price can respect 2324, there's a very high possibility we can continue pushing up. Right? That's what I think. Because if we're going to move into, high volume time on this 30-minute on gold, if we're going to move into high volume time, and if we do create some sort of a rejection or consolidation or support, then there's a very high possibility we could continue pushing up in the 73, 69 to 70 pip range. Very high possibility. But if we come back down in the range, then we may continue to push down. So we'll have to wait and see for market structure. But for buys, I want price to be above 23.24. So in pre-London, we can continue pushing up. Now, if we're looking at from a selling perspective, I want to take a look at these wicks here to the left-hand side. Let's take a look on the 15-minute. Okay, yeah, these are basically wicks. So what I would want to see is I'd want to see a candle break and close below 2317. If a candle can break and close below 2317, and the next candle, if it starts to move down, then these wicks they basically become wick fills, and we're going to talk about this in a webinar that we will bring out I think next week. So then these become wick fills. But then again, like, if there's a market structure formed below 23, 24 as a fake out for price going up and trying to come down in the range, we still got this pretty good range, 658 pip range, clean candle to the left hand side. So we're waiting for price to create some sort of a structure at this point now. Let's take a look at pound yen. Pound yen is consolidating. Oh, we had a pretty nice move up yesterday on pound yen. Let's take a look on the daily time frame. Daily, 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 daily. So what daily has done, daily had resistance here we couldn't break. We couldn't break this resistance 192, 420, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 candles couldn't break above. Then this candle broke above. So now maybe there's a possibility for price to continue pushing up. I don't know. Let's take a look on the 4 hour. Now looking at the 4 hour time frame, we have um, some things happening over here on the 4 hour. First of all, we have this resistance on the 4 hour. You can see rejection, 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 and then the candles are closing above this area. Let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame. See, so now over here, it looks very messy, right? It looks very messy, like it looks extremely messy. So let's drop down to the 1 hour time frame and see more details. Now, looking at more details, what we see here is this zone has become bigger. So let's adjust this zone, maybe make it a little bit smaller like this. Now zoom in and let's break down price action on the 1 hour time frame. Now, in the 1 hour time frame, obviously we have created a resistance, and after that resistance, we had another resistance around 192,750, which this candle broke, went above. This is a 14, 15 pip range. The ranges are getting smaller. We have another support right down over here. And yeah, let's take a look on the 30-minute time frame here. 30 minute, 30 minutes. So now basically the ranges are getting smaller. And if we're only looking at the 30-minute time frame, of course, there was a resistance which we broke from here. So now when price is coming down, I would say, like, if we do start to continue to push down from 190 to 830, because right now looks like there's low volume, candle bodies are smaller. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Candle bodies are smaller, and if we do kind of like create resist consolidation between 192 840 and 192 900, which is like 8 9 pips, and if we break below this support, if we do create it, I think there's a 16 15 pip range. I don't know. I don't want to look at pound yen. Pound yen, no, if you compare that with gold, gold has a much cleaner range, bigger range. Pound yen so far is like, no, there's no volume in pound yen. We had some, what the hell happened over here? Yeah, like, we'll have to wait for pound yen to create some better market structure. This market structure sucks on pound yen. Not good, not good at all. You have to identify good market structure from bad market structure. So we'll try to do a live stream. If there will be, we'll let you know. But tomorrow will definitely be a live stream, probably on the London or pre-New York. And take care, guys, and be safe in this pound yen situation. You got to be very, very careful.